Missed an episode of your favorite podcast? Choose from over a decade of content in our archives, not just the latest episode. All free at GCNlive.com.
Good morning, greetings friends, and welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your health and vitality and well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body, you are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 28 years of practicing pharmacy, I've seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes, hypertension, obesity, skin diseases like acne, psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds, recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, what is in the world of the healing system in the human body? Standard operating procedure, because the human biological system is always a healing system, a regenerating system. It is designed on a divine basis to heal and renew itself. And while some folks may call that healing, renewing, regenerating system a miracle, it really is just the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, if you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we are here for you. We welcome your calls. 844-236-6010 is your number. Try to call in early so we can get to as many calls as possible. We'll get to your phone calls here in our second segment. 844-236-6010 is our number. If you have a comment or success story, if you want to contribute to the conversation, 844-236-6010 is our number today and every day on The Bright Side. If you want to purchase any of the products you hear recommended on the program, you can head over to my website, brightsideben.com, or my blog, pharmacistben.com, or now criticalhealthnews.com. That's my new blog that I'm doing with George Norrie of Coast to Coast. Some of you may have heard Dr. Wallach yesterday on Coast to Coast. If you're a new listener, give us a shout, let us know. If you've got questions about health or nutrition, prescription drugs, you can call us as well, and you can order all the products you hear recommended on the Bright Side off the websites directly, or you can also call the Bright Side Ben phone team at 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470. All right. Thank you for joining us. Welcome back to the Bright Side. We're talking skin health. We're going to cover acne for a couple more days, and then we'll move on to other skin health issues: eczema, psoriasis, dryness, accelerated aging, hyperpigmentation or dark spots, among other topics. I've been studying the skin really hardcore since 1983. So when I first started working for the Blistex Corporation, I've been formulating products since then as a compounding pharmacist, a chemist, as an academic researcher. I've owned a skincare school. I've trained estheticians. And if there's one thing I would tell you about having healthy skin, it's this. And this should come as no surprise if you've listened to this program for any length of time. All skin diseases, pretty much all skin issues with very rare exceptions, are about the internal condition of the body. They're an announcement, a pronouncement about what's going on inside the body. And the skin problem itself, the zits or the rash or the eczema, as distressing as it may be, is really a symptom of something that's going on inside the body. If anyone tries to convince you that all you need is their cream or their lotion and you can rub it on your dark spots or pimples or bags under your eyes, your dry skin, and then all of a sudden your skin's going to be healthy again, they do not understand how the skin works. What shows up on the skin, for better or worse, for good or for bad, for health or distress, what shows up on the skin is the end result of what has been going on percolating inside the body. And this is true about all skin issues, and includes acne, which is the most common of all skin disorders. 80% of Americans are going to break out at one time or another. Interestingly, acne is a Western disease. It's a disease of Western civilization. Studies on indigenous cultures show that a lack of acne, as well as a lack of obesity, a lack of diabetes, a lack of heart disease, These are all very common. Lack of these issues are very common in indigenous cultures, but the presence of these issues are very common in the West, for those of us who eat the Western diet and subsist on the Western lifestyle. Whatever your skin health challenge is, if you're going to treat your skin, you got to understand what's happening inside the body, the structure of the skin, the microstructure of the skin, the chemistry of the skin, the biochemistry of the skin, as well as all of the chemical reactions and chemistry that's going on inside the body. You don't have to understand all the chemical reactions, but you just have to have a sense of the chemistry and how everything interacts. Most cosmetic chemists understand chemistry of skincare products, but they don't necessarily understand what's going on in the skin. This is why cosmetic chemistry typically is based on waxes and oils and stuff that isn't going to do anything for your skin. When I hear a doctor on television or a skincare company advertising their wares based on superficial appearances or symptoms, how your skin feels when you rub a product on, I feel like cringing. I feel like throwing something at the television set. Does anyone realize that when you put a skincare product on your skin and then rub your finger along the area that you applied your product on, you're not feeling your skin. You're feeling the product. What the heck is that about? We feel the product, and somehow we've been convinced that that's our skin. When you put a moisturizing cream on, you're putting wax and oil, emulsifier. Only thing you're putting on your skin is stuff that's going to make your finger feel like something when you rub your finger on it. It has nothing to do with moisture, and it doesn't create any soft skin. It solubilizes, it dissolves some of the dead tissue on the surface. That's what softening is when you hear about skin softening. So you're feeling product when you rub your finger on your skin. That's a mixture of wax and oil, vegetable oil, fake oil, propylene glycol, as well as other excipients like fillers and preservatives. Not only are you doing nothing to improve the moisturization of your skin, but as we'll find out, you're actually suppressing your skin's natural moisture factors. This is why I came out and why I'm coming out with my Truth Treatment products. It's not going to be skincare in a typical sense. It's going to be doses of vitamins, doses of vitamin A, doses of vitamin C, doses of building substances that turn on building, not silly Helena Rubinstein moisturizers. Helena Rubinstein was a Russian lady who came to the United States in the 1920s, and she's supposedly, credited anyway, as being the originator of modern cosmetic and skincare, the modern model of cosmetic skincare, of cosmetics and skincare. She based it on ancient ideas from Greece and Egypt and Sumeria, even 12,000 years ago, even 50,000 years ago. Human beings were obsessed with adornment of the skin canvas. Almost as soon as we became conscious, self-aware, somewhere around 50,000 years ago, we started to paint our face, started to put things on the face. And we're still basically doing the same thing in order to treat the skin. Now, when it comes to acne, that's especially problematic because acne tends to affect teenagers, adolescents who are in a very sensitive psychological state. Now, these days, adult acne is also common, and unfortunately, adults with acne are also in a very psychological state. So acne is, to me anyway, it's serious business. It's not just some superficial topical issue. In addition to having implications for the inside of the body, there's a psychological component to breaking out, and that's why it's just not fair for skincare companies and supposed healthcare professionals to be promoting these topical strategies that just maybe superficially improve the appearance of the skin, but don't do anything to correct the disease. The reason we're bamboozled and tricked, entranced into believing things about taking care of the skin that fly in the face of logic and common sense, the reason skincare products don't work and can't work, if work is defined as having real, non-superficial effects, and the reason for the failure of most acne treatments, is the misunderstanding of the skin based on its illusory, static, it looks like nothing's happening. And it's an illusion. It has this illusory static appearance. It has an illusory homogeneous appearance. It looks like it's uniform. In combination with the medical mythology that makes doctors and dermatologists and representatives of the healthcare system into gods. It's a combination of our illusions about the skin with the idea that doctors know what they're doing. If you look at your skin in the mirror, or if you look at someone else's skin, you're going to see what looks like a pretty uniform sheet or covering. This is what most of us subconsciously, if not consciously, believe that the skin is, that it's just a sheet. But if you zoom into the skin, you're going to see a mosaic structure made up of all kinds of different components. You're going to see a dynamic structure that's moving rapidly. And if you look really, really closely with a microscope, you're going to see tiny little openings, 700 little openings per square inch. Those are called pores. And it is within these pores, in the underneath area, the pore is the surface, but the underneath area is called a follicle. That's where your acne pimple is born. And if you're going to treat your acne, and you can treat your acne, if you're dealing with acne, you can treat it. It can reverse almost right away. It can completely reverse, never to be seen again within 4 to 8 weeks. If you're going to do it, if you really want to do it, you got to understand the nature of the pore and the follicle and the skin. I'm Pharmacist Ben. 844-236-6010 is our number. We'll be back right after this. Don't go away.
Gold. It's like nothing else on Earth. From the Romans through the Renaissance, from the Industrial Age to the Space Age, gold has weathered the test of time. For 6,000 years, gold has remained the ultimate store of wealth. According to the World Gold Council and the U.S. Mint, demand is at an all-time high. The stage is being set for the reemergence of gold as the common-sense alternative to a fiat paper currency that gets weaker every day. Midas Resources is proud to offer the hard-hitting report that arms you with the truth you need to protect you and your family from the Fed's plans for your hard-earned money. Don't gamble with your future. Call Midas Resources today and ask for your free copy of As Good as Gold. Call 1-800-686-2237 for the report the Fed hopes you'll never see. As Good as Gold can be yours by calling 800-686-2237. If you have ever thought about owning gold, you must read this report. Call Midas today at 800-686-2237.
The polar vortex is here and expected to freeze over part of the U.S. Help is needed. Resources are often drained by people capable of caring for themselves, leaving those with the greatest needs to go without. Do your part by being prepared this winter. A supply of Go Foods will provide delicious nutrition, comfort, and security during hard times. Protect your community and call Go Foods at 1-800-648-9753 or on the web at www.storefoodnow.com.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
By now, you may have heard a bit about Bitcoins, but did you know Bitcoins are now over an $8.5 billion market? And did you know that over 65,000 businesses now accept Bitcoins? Listen, if you're already earning Bitcoins or trying to make money in the Bitcoin market, you've got to know bidbit.co. Why? Because bidbit.co is where you can easily receive Bitcoins by selling and auctioning off your own personal items or promote business products and services for Bitcoins. You heard right. Whether personal or business, you can now buy, sell, and auction your products and services quickly, easily, and securely for Bitcoin at bidbit.co, the first and only marketplace website to offer BidBit Escrow, a proprietary technology which gives buyers and sellers security and peace of mind because all transactions are protected. Start today. It's free to join, free to post, free to auction, and free to bid at bidbit.co. Buy, sell, bid, or auction everything Bitcoin. That's www.bidbit.co, bidbit.co.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99 and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
The nation's largest independently owned and operated talk radio network. The Genesis Communications Network. GCN.
Okay, we are back on the bright side. Got a couple lines open for you. If you're on hold, hang tight. We'll get you here in a couple of minutes before we take our next break. 844-236-6010 is our number today on the bright side and every day. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the Healthy Start Pack, Ultimate Enzymes, Biolumin Nightly Essence, Z Radical, or Fucoid Z. If you want to purchase any of the products you hear advertised on the program, please call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470 and ask them about joining the team for a one-time $10 fee. You can join the Brightside Ben